And you're tuned in to Jam Hot Radio.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jam Hot Radio. I am so happy to be here at the Quarryville Skate Park with Skate Wagon. How are you guys? Good. Thank you for having me. I'm so stoked to talk to you about your upcoming event, what you guys have been up to. But before we get into the questions, I'm going to ask what I ask everyone. Name an album you have to have in your collection and why.
Alright, that's a hard one, so I'm gonna go with like vibe of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many to pick from. I'm gonna go with Existing Sexual Death. So good through and through. It has a lot of different feels. It's like what, psychedelic garage it's considered. So it's like a little folky with like a 70s rock feel.
Nice.
And then definitely Cro-Mag's Age of Coral. It's just like the skate hype.
Okay, love that.
And I'd have to go with Janis Joplin's Pearl album because, like we talked about too, it kind of just reminds a lot of people of me, but it was very important in my life growing up and all that kind of stuff. And I just really relate to Janis and what she went through, and
she's amazing.
Just the soul.
Yeah, that was my first Janis Joplin record.
Was
that I
it?
got. Yeah.
My uncle gifted me an original Pearl vinyl, and it's just so cool. It still plays perfect. I listen to it all the time.
I love that. That's so great. We always have that one record in the collection. Like,
yes, that's
so really, really good. Yeah, I love that. All right, so you guys started Skatewagon in 2021 officially, right? Okay. So tell us more about the events you guys throw and what it is, what you're all about.
So it started off trying to raise money for the skate park. A lot of this, bounced ideas around like what ifs for years, and it was finally hit a point in my life where I was like, I need to do something, so let's do this. And after the first event, it definitely just like kind of took off. I think more than what we were expecting people to like back it. So that's where, instant, okay, what do we do more? And how can we develop each one from the next? And I feel like we've definitely done that with this next one coming July 1st. It's the third annual. So from the first, it's definitely evolved from being, most of the rest of the event is in the basketball court with the music and stuff, but now we have a full-blown stage. And
it's a grass back there.
Yay!
So definitely a festival feel. It's awesome to see it have developed into what it is now and what it can be. There's still so much more that we can do with this.
Yeah, awesome. Well, that leads me into my next question, and I wanted you to dive into the event a little bit more. I know it's an all-day affair. It's not just more afternoon till night, right?
Yeah.
How many vendors will you guys be having?
25 in total, I think, including us. So.
Okay, awesome. And music all day.
Yeah. Music all day.
We make sure music gets its own time. There's nothing that's going on over someone's music set. Because I've been in a band and I know that it kind of bums you out.
Yeah.
Like, attention's not on you.
Right.
We appreciate all these bands that have donated their time to be able to do this event. It's definitely appreciated, and if we can not have the skate contest going on when someone's playing and then no one was watching it because everyone was excited about the skate contest. So.
Yeah, so tell us about the skate contest. What's going on?
So we do best trick on, normally I kind of keep it very vague on the flyers because I like the day of to feel what everyone's really vibing with and what they want to skate, what they have been skating all day, and just go from there. I mean, this year we added what we call the classics, which is 35 and up, so the older people as well, because skating can vary in its age. I mean, Freddie you've met, he's 11, and I have friends who are 50 that skate still, and it's like, so if they want to come out and
keep it kind of there,
spread out.
Trophies this year, that's also another cool thing. Our friend Bill has done trophies since, I think, one of the first events. It might not have been the first, but just knocked it out of the park and has been continuing to do trophies for us. So this year, we'll send you a little sneak.
I'd love to see that. That's so fun. All right, so all kinds of music, all kinds of genres, which I love. There's something for everyone.
Yeah.
So, and tell us what you're raising money for and what all of the funds will look
So we're raising money for phase 2. We've gotten phase 1 done, which was basically just kind of like a cleanup and fix what was already there. You know, it was a little dinge. And so this one, we're extending the back side of it where the quarter pipes are, so it uses up that whole space. And we'll definitely like push back to the rest of the park because that's kind of a problem right now. So there's a lot of space to be used. But it just doesn't flow completely, so. And we're just gonna keep, we're just gonna keep going in phases because it's so expensive to do the whole thing. To where it's, you know, and we go with what the locals prefer. We definitely get a.
So everybody kind of has a say in a way.
One day we had a early meeting with coffee and stuff, like, what do you guys want, you know what I mean? So, and then it comes into play like what's physically possible, the actual concrete work and the guys who've done it and know what is going to actually, so it's a little balance. But
that's so cool. But it's so nice to see from when you started, like you said, how much your events have grown. And when we were talking before, you were saying how you kind of try to top yourself a little bit each time, and it just brings out more people, and it's just nice to see the community come together. And genuinely, with what you guys are doing, like you said, there's so many different generations of people that may have been skating for 20 years, and Freddie, who's maybe only been skating a month, which like, but for you to like inspire him to like get off, not that there's anything wrong with scooters, but like you guys gave him a board and like, you know, and it probably really sparked something in him to be like, okay, well maybe I can do this, and that's so encouraging because the younger generation needs something and someone positive to look up to.
We need them too, just as much, because like when we're old and can't do this anymore, we need someone else to step up and help, and hopefully that's inspiring to the younger generations to like take care of your own community. You know,
I mean,
a lot of people don't.
With the beginning of all this, we've kind of gotten this feel of like, bring a community here. There's already been a community, and I've been a part of that. I've skated this park for over 10 years now, and you know, so there's been the community that's still here. It's not as big, and that's where we're trying to like pump it up. And, I mean, even if it starts with Freddie, who I just gave a skateboard to because he was interested in it but didn't have one, and who knows, you know, the means of if you could get one or not, and you know, it's things like that to, you know, again, build it back up rather than, we're not rebuilding it, it's a park that's existed for a while. So.
So we're just elevating it. That's so fun.
And with the like positive influence on the younger generation, I can say that the generation I grew up in definitely wasn't the best of like a positive influence. So that's what I've tried to do with, you know, realizing that what you said, it's kind of inspiring to like younger people, so being aware of that and like what I put off, I gotta definitely make sure now that it's just more presentable so that someone in their shoes, you know, obviously I met Freddie's parents and like, you don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, you know, like the one's like, I don't know if I can trust him.
But they meet you and they know, okay, I can shake this guy's hand and he's like a good dude to be around my children. That's cool. That's awesome. Good. Okay, well that leads me to, how long have you been skating? How has it been a part of your life?
So probably, I said 10, but I think it might have been 8. In between 8 and 10, I got my first skateboard. And I had one that I like sat on and pushed around. But once I got my first skateboard for my birthday, I like never got off. And it was like, I had, at that age, a bike. I had a scooter that I pushed around and stuff, and like just hung out with friends and just did whatever. But then skate, I can't ever really there was a specific time I just can't ever like place the age. But it became a predominant thing to me like very quickly, and it was like all that I cared about. Coming from a family that was a divorced family, it gave me something to to take to my dad's when I went over, and at my mom's when, you know, and I'm an only child too, so.
Gave you something to do.
Yeah, it's definitely, and for that to be still predominant in my life, you know, I need to break some stress off, just go push around a little bit, or it's nice to still have.
Yeah.
You don't always get that from everything that you
No, especially, and this is always a topic that seems to come up in some of my interviews. When you spend all of your days working so hard on the grind, in whatever fashion that may be, in whatever work you might do, it's always so important to kind of feed your inner child or do things that genuinely make you happy and like that light your passion, your fire. And it's nice that you found a way to not only do that for yourself, but give back to your community and help others kind of find that love as well. So that's cool. And favorite skateboarder, do you have one?
It's hard.
Or many?
There's a lot, but I mean, off the top of my head, a Shotware. He's just so. They call it ATV, where you can skate. There's categories of skating, so there's like street, and like park, which is more like vertical skating, and he can just do all of it and just make it look good. And I've seen him skate in real life, and it's just the ease and just the simple things. I think that's my favorite scene. Like the pros in real life, the ease that they have of just doing things that you think are not simple, and they make it look so
easy,
effortless,
like butter.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so what else? What can we look forward to? We have your event coming up, so let's share a little bit more about that, the date, where people can come, and all that jazz.
You want to talk about that?
Your turn.
So the date is Saturday, July 1st, 12 to 8 p.m. Like you said, music all day. There's going to be food vendors. We're going to have beer from 4 to 8 from Our Town.
Yep, Our Town Brewery in Lancaster.
Yeah, cool. And then we're also going to involve, we have a handful of local artists that we have invited out as vendors too, so they get to kind of present their things and try to sell. And, you know, we're really about people being able to network and meet other people in the community, not just skateboarding. Because, like I said, I am not good at skateboarding, but I've loved the community for a very long time, and the involvement with music and art, and everybody has their own styles and things that they can bring to the table, and collectively being able to bring all of these things together and having like-minded people be able to meet and support each other and all that. So that's the day.
I can't wait.
And music all day. I'll roll it off quick. Cynical Minded from the beginning, and then Assemble from Philly, which is more of a punk band, and then we got Chlamydia, which is more harder punk band, and it softens up at Shaw Calhoun, which you've talked to and met. Danny No, shout out. And then Toward Space from Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, cool.
They're awesome.
The Human Race is Filth, where it's going to get a little bit more intense and a little heavier, but well-rounded for everyone.
Yeah, definitely well-rounded.
Then 90 Wise from the DMV area, which is like some hip-hop. And then to finish it off, Winton Existing.
Okay, yes, so we're talking about,
Yep.
Nice.
And he's on this whole tour, so we're in the middle there. And
nice. That's so nice. I love when people stop in our little town in between their tours. It's so nice.
Isn't he originally from? He was originally from around here and then moved away.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh, cool. So this is like,
I've known him, so I've reached out to him, and like he's had 2 albums now on Winton Existing, and they're amazing. This last one, he just again topped himself. So to have it live, and
it's gonna be so fun.
I'm gonna be out there in the crowd. All these bands. I mean, I definitely built this chaotic mess of a, you know what I mean, set list. But I love all of this music. It's
and so you skate too, probably as well. So that's awesome. Oh, well, it's going to be such a beautiful backdrop and a beautiful day filled with music and art and skating and prizes and all that jazz.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you said we have raffles, obviously. But then we also have games. The one for skaters, which is what we call skate roulette, you spin 3 wheels, it picks your trick out, and then there's another one we call wheel and truck, which is basically the ring game, if you know what that is.
Like the ring and hook.
Right.
Ring and
okay.
hook, but it's a wheel and truck, so you just have to swing the
cute.
wheel on. And all that goes to the skate park.
That's awesome. Well, I will definitely be there. I can't wait. I might or might not hop on a skateboard. We saw how that went last time I tried.
Well,
A little bit more.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we're here for it.
Yes, I can't wait. Well, guys, thank you so much for chatting. I can't wait to come out to the event and see what else you guys dream up in the coming months. So, guys, tell them also where we can find you.
So you can find us on Instagram, which is our predominant, and Facebook under Skatewagon. And then also
Skatewagon.co.
www.skatewagon.co.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Until next time.